Hi, Brave friends. It's Laura Hayes from the Brave Girl Project, and I am here today to share 5 tips to help you succeed and survive day one of middle school. And I know that this can be very scary. It's August. You might have already started school or you're getting ready, especially in the county that I'm in. You're going to be ready in about 2 weeks. So, here are some tips to kind of help you get centered and ready to have an awesome, amazing year. So, step one, what you need to do is conduct an investigation. You may have had the chance to visit your school last year when you were in elementary. So you may be a little familiar. Maybe you participate in sports at that middle school. And so, what I want you to do is think about the layout. If you've not had a chance to visit the school, go online to their website. A lot of times, if you look under counseling services or student services, there will be links to different videos that students have made that showcase some of the different courses and things like that. You might be thinking, well, I already know what I'm taking, but some of those videos also kind of show you what it looks like and the layout and what it looks like to be a student in the school. So that's a quick tip on how to investigate. Step two is oftentimes when we look great, we feel great. And so, what I want you to do is before school starts, I want you to start to think about what you want to wear on that first day of school. I don't want you to go all out and buy a completely new outfit. Wear something that you probably already have, but wear something that when you're in it, you feel good about yourself, you feel confident, you like how you look. If by chance you have grown and you do have to buy some new things, don't buy a full new wardrobe because what maybe you wore in elementary school may be very different from how you want to dress in middle. Try out the outfit and wear it a couple days or maybe even 2 weeks before school starts to make sure you feel comfortable and feel good in it. So do that dry run. Step three, this is important, is to buddy up. Sometimes when we know that we can see our friend maybe before school starts, maybe we'll check in with them after school. That can help us. You might even realize that you have some of the same lunches with a friend. So ask around and see who maybe you can buddy up with and connect with. That can really help ease some of the jitters because then you just have to make it to the next time that you see a friend and a familiar face. So don't worry if it's not your best friend. Make sure that there's maybe someone, though, that you're familiar with from elementary school, or if you're new to the neighborhood, see if there's someone that you can meet in the neighborhood that you can get familiar with. Sometimes at schools, they have an open house for new students. So when you go to that, make sure that you smile, say hello to people, and ask them, oh, what grade are you in? Get a sense because that might be someone you can connect with and buddy up with for that first day. The next thing you need to do, step 4, is you need to MapQuest. And with that, what I want you to do is get a map of the school. Oftentimes when you go for the orientation, they may have a map that they're going to give, and I want you to have a copy, maybe even make a couple of those. When you get your schedule, take that schedule and look at how you need to move around the building. Get familiar with where different things are located and how the different hallways work. The first day of school, you're going to be feeling a little nervous and unfamiliar with the territory. So being a little bit more familiar with how it looks on a map is going to make you feel that much more confident when you're navigating the hallways. On that first day, do not feel scared to ask someone for help. Just smile and say, hey, can you help me find the science room? Someone's willing to help you because everyone on that first day is learning. Even if it's an 8th grader, they're still learning where their classes are. It's going to be different for them as well. And then step 5, I want you to train like an Olympian. I want you to imagine success. And Olympians use visualization as a tool to help them in their training. And when they visualize, they use all of their senses, sight, smell, touch, and they act out whatever it is that they're doing, and they see themselves doing it exactly the way they want. So what I want you to do is I want you to imagine success. I want you to imagine and see yourself making friends, feeling comfortable, your teacher greeting you and smiling at you, walking down the hallways and feeling confident and feeling like you know how to go about the school and know how to make friends. When we imagine that, we're actually building a neural pathway in our brain, and that helps us feel even more comfortable. And our brain doesn't know the difference between imagining something and actually doing it. So when we imagine it in our brain, we've already done it several times, and that makes us successful. So if you start to think to yourself, oh my gosh, I'm going to have a horrible day, I'm going to get lost, no one's in my class, none of my friends are in any of my classes, this year is going to suck. When you start to think that way, it grows, and then it isn't going to feel good. So you have to shift that thinking, and you have to plan for the success and imagine it, even if it's not exactly how you want it to be. So those are my 5 tips. If you have some additional tips that you think are going to be helpful, please post them below. I'm going to be going live all this week, sharing different tips and resources to help with middle school. I also have a group for girls that's going to start in a little bit in August. It's called Survive and Thrive in Middle School. It's a 12-week group where we're going to support each other through this transition. You're going to learn everything you need to handle friendships, handle academic workload, how to organize yourself, and how to deal with like maybe a stressful or difficult teacher. So please join me. If you're interested in joining that group, just message me, and I'll make sure to reach out so that we can talk and make sure that it's a good fit for you. Or moms, if you think this might be something that your daughter would like, we can talk and we can see if that's a good fit for her. There's also support for parents, because I know it's a difficult transition, not only for your child, but also for you. But I hope that you have an amazing time of what's left of summer. If you've already started, hang in there, my brave friends. Remember to be brave with your one and only life, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Thanks so much, friends. Bye.